Hello everyone. Our today's topic is class 12, chapter number 4, medical termination of pregnancy, that is also called as MTP. So medical termination of pregnancy, MTP, refers to voluntary or intentional termination of pregnancy. It is also in general called as induced abortion. About 45 to 50 million MTPs are performed in a year in the world, which is one-fifth of the total number of pregnancy in a year. Thus, MTP helps significantly in controlling human population. In India, MTP was legalized in 1971 with some restriction to avoid its misuse. The misuse was as the people determine the sex of the fetus. After determining the sex, they abort if the fetus is a female, and there is this makes the sex ratio of girl and boy child unequal. But in some cases, MTP is necessary, such as if pregnancy is harmful for mother or fetus or for both. So majority of MTPs are done illegally by unqualified quacks, which are not only unsafe but could be fatal also. The other dangerous trend is it can cause various types of diseases, unhealthiness in the mother. So uh, we have to take strict action against medical termination of pregnancy. Our next topic is sexually transmitted disease, which is also called as STDs. The term sexually transmitted disease refers to the disease or infection which is transmitted through sexual intercourse. It is also called as reproductive tract infection or RTI. How does it happen? How does it transmit? By sharing the injection, needles, surgical instruments, etc. By transfusion of blood from mother to its baby. Now, what are the symptoms? Generally, very mild symptoms are there, such as eating, fluid discharge, slight pain, swelling, etc. in the genital region. So, generally, it is unable to notice in its initial condition. What are the preventive measures? By taking complete treatment if STS is detected, avoid sex with multiple partners, etc. are its preventive measures. Now let us see our next topic. What is infertility? There are various couples all over India, not only in India, in world, who are unable to conceive or produce young one. And this phenomenon of unable of producing young one is called as infertility. So there are various types of strategies which are suggested to them so that uh, these couples are assisted to have children, and these are called as assisted reproductive technologies. Now what are they? The first one is in vitro fertilization, or it is also called as IVF. It involves fertilization of ovum outside the body followed by embryo transfer. In general, it is also called as test tube baby program. In this technique, ova from the female, that is wife, or we can say donor, and the sperm from husband, or we can say male donor, are collected and induced to get fused to form zygote under the stimulated condition in laboratory. The zygote is allowed to divide and it changed into early embryo, that is up to 8 blastomeres, and then transferred into the fallopian tube. It is also called as zygote intrafallopian tube transfer. It is also called as zygote intrafallopian tube transfer, that is ZIFT. So in general, it is also called as zygote intrafallopian tube transfer, which is also called as ZIFT. If the embryo is more than 8 blastomere, it is transferred into the uterus. Then this process is called as intrauterine transfer, that is IUT. So when it is blastomere is more than When the embryo is with more than 8 blastomere, then it is called as IUT. When it is up to 8 blastomere, it is called as zygote intrafallopian tube transfer. It is very important topic for the board purpose. The next is gamete intrafallopian tube transfer, which is also known as GIFT. In this technique, ovum is collected from the donor female and is transferred into the fallopian tube of another female who cannot produce the ovum but can provide suitable environment for fertilization and further development of embryo. Such a technique is called as GIFT. The next technique is intracytoplasmic sperm injection, ICSI. In this technique, the sperm is directly injected into the ovum under the approximate condition in the laboratory. There are another techniques also, such as artificial insemination. Now, what is it? It is also called as AI. It is a technique by which the infertile cases of male partner, either due to inability to inseminate the female or due to very low sperm count in the ejaculates, could be corrected. In artificial insemination, the semen collected either from the husband or from the healthy partner is artificially introduced either into the vagina or into the uterus of the female. The introduction of semen directly into the uterus is termed as intrauterine insemination. So there are various techniques which are suggested to the infertile couple. So we have completed this portion. Now in the next video, we will see our next unit. Thank you.